Went back and I watched the episode of when OTF and Lil Durk was on $1 Million Worth of Game, and in particular, the part where like just Wallo made is just a truly impassioned plea to these young guys just about like the importance of forgiveness.
I understand, man. But if you can see, try to look outside of this shit, because the world is motherfucking waiting for y'all, man. There's a real world is waiting for y'all. And I'm telling you, man, I'm telling you, these babies and these women, they depending on y'all. You understand?
Sure. No,
and you know what I mean? And on some real shit, we racing each other. But not again, it's the condition of our mind, and I understand, but I'm telling you, there's something waiting for you. I don't give a fuck what you going through right now, little homies. You bigger than what you going through, nigga. If you on them perks, you fucked up, shit ain't right for you right now. Mm-hmm. The living conditions, nigga, you bigger, that's not you.
Talk to him, cuz.
You're not what the fuck you going through, so just hold on and keep going. Because I'm telling you, man, I can name 20, 30 niggas and my homies is dead. I'm here, though. And I'm going to say some shit that, like, this is documented. You know, I got a TED Talk. I forgave my brother's killer. And I'm saying it to say this. Nigga that killed my brother, my brother died in my grandma's arms. In that fucking house that we grew up in. Nigga shot my brother, he ran to the house. He died in Nanny Harms when she opened the door. So I'm telling you, this some real shit, man. If I ain't let that shit go, I won't be right here today. I won't be here for my niece and my nephews. Me and Gil won't be doing this. Y'all won't know me. I won't be able to give y'all this game. But I had to leave. I had to let that shit go. When I let that shit go, nigga, I started to grow. And I started to glow. And now I'm here today, and it was harder than a motherfucker, man. And I'm talking about this my big brother, nigga. I shared the cell with him. I shared the bed with him when we was fucking kids. This little Steve. But I can tell you one thing. Now I'm out here taking care of his daughter, paying for her to go to school, taking care of my nephew, taking care of my mama and my grandmama.
Talk to him. Sure.
Because I forgave my brother killer, but you know, I understand. I understand what y'all going through. But I love all you young niggas in here. And I mean that shit. I love you niggas, man. And I hope y'all make it out. I hope y'all make it the fuck out, man.
And he like,
straight up, man.
It's so crazy. Yeah, this motherfucker really dropping tears for this shit. Like,
you know, I asked myself, I said, man, what could Wallo done to you know, and improve that? I couldn't think of nothing. That was a beautiful, righteous, perfect plea to some young brothers from, you know, OG with life and wisdom and leadership and concern on his heart. And he did it without judging them. He did it from a place of love. He did it with empathy. He did it with alignment. And he even went back emotionally to the pain of his brother dying and allowed them to see how much it still hurt him to this day and see what he had to fight, just what he had to fight through to forgive his brother's killer. And he did all of that, you know, as an act of love to try to convey to these young brothers that how important it is to forgive. You know, this is one thing that I believe, and I don't even believe I know to be true. Oftentimes the spirit knows things before the flesh does. So sometimes we do things and we doing these things because our spirit knows what's coming up. We think we're just saying this, that, and the other, but it's for a reason, and it's something that's going on a whole different level than just the flesh, right? But when I looked at Durk, I saw Durk, and Durk was listening attentively. Durk gave Wallo his full respect. Durk gave him his full attention. Durk was there, word for word. You know, to the point where even when Wallo finished, Durk was like, wow, man, you really moved to emotion. Even he remarked that, right? But though Durk was a respectful listener, and though Durk was an attentive, in engagement while the person was speaking, he listened, but he didn't absorb it. He didn't grab the message. Or if he did grab the message, he didn't hold on to it. You know, so it's almost like in the Bible, it say, well, some seed gets blown away, some seed gets, taken by the weeds, some seed falls on fertile soil. And And I think on our journey, we have to make ourselves fertile soil sometimes when we especially when we're in the presence of wise counsel. But I can't stand in judgment of Durk, because in a lot of ways, I'm Durk. When I look at both of them I don't see myself in the character or the spirit of Wallo. I see myself in the spirit of Durk. You know, I'll listen attentively. Yeah, man, for sure. No, I see what you're saying. I understand. But then there's something about just that stubbornness, that love for get back, that desire to do it my way, and you know, somehow, you know, it'll work out. It's still that battle there, and I lost it many times. But this time, in watching that, man, something came to my spirit, and it just put a question on me, like, what is God pleading for me to let go of right now? Like, what is God crying out for me to just let go, man? Just to forgive, just to let that go and move on with my life. Like, and you know, furthermore, like, what blessings am I denying myself? Like, what experiences am I denying myself by just holding on to something that he's pleading for me to let go of? And, you know, furthermore, and I'm not really the most doom and gloom person, like, what destruction awaits should I not, you know, adhere to the counsel and just want to do things my way? And, you know, as Obama says, I'm speaking to the brothers right now. I think, like, that's a great question, you know, maybe to sit with, you know, like, this, man, what is God pleading on me? What is God pleading for me to release, you know, right now that I've been holding on to, you know? And, you know, that's between you and you, you know. But I think you know what it is. I think most men know whatever they think that they need to let go of, that they holding on to. This is a great example of, you know, like, you get a warning, but you don't always get a second warning. We don't have the luxury of doing it our way. You know, you could think that you do, you know. And I remember as a young man, you know, I dodged so many bullets that I started to believe that I know how to dodge bullets. It's not the case, man. So, man, I done learned so many lessons the hard way. I want this next half, I want to learn everything the easy way. I want to learn everything. Oh, that's what happened when he did it? Okay, cool. That's how I want this next season to be, man. So.